Hey, what's going on? Card Pack. Today we're going to do an in-depth look at LeBron James rookies, and there's going to be some really good takeaways from it. We're going to do a deep dive on it. So stay tuned, stick around. It's going to be some good stuff. Check out the podcast if you haven't yet. Link for that in the description. If you want the audios, you can't watch the video, go ahead and check out the podcast. Join the Card Pack newsletter. That's free. Get periodic updates of some of my some picks I think are worth taking a look at. And of course, join the Sports Card Society, where every day I send my best picks out to my society in video form. For instance, this Chipper Jones I sent to them in January. Now it's at 180. This Kobe I sent to them in January. Got it for 180. Today it's going for 600. This LeBron 175 in January. 725 now. These are just some of the picks that we've done. So join the Sports Card Society. It's only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. It's like 40 cents a day. Plus you get access to the private Discord group, which is an excellent resource and community of people to be in, no doubt about it. And if you want to learn how I'm able to find those cards, I know they're going to go up, get the Delta Factor. Link for all this stuff is in the description. If you get the Delta Factor now, you also get some bonuses. You get a free month of the Sports Card Society, and you get a year of the private Discord. So a lot of good stuff there. Links for everything in the description. Let's dive into the content. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the bell, and of course, lightly tap the like button. I thank you in advance. All right, so here we are in the Market Movers tool. I've pulled up all these rookies on the side over the last 90 days. Now, not all of them had sales in the last 90 days because of low pop counts, or maybe they weren't available in the base form. For instance, if I click down here, it gives me different variation options. I don't necessarily want to click these ones. I just want bases. I could pick this base out of $9.99. Let's click it just for the heck of it. We're only going to pull up PSA 10s or else the charts just get too messy and too hard to read. Let's see what it looks like here. Yeah, so this one here, this is why I didn't pull up the out of $9.99, the finest, because it just clouds it. Although I guess we can see what's going on here. I liked it better before. See, this red dot here is the Fleer EX. That would be this one down. No, here it is. Look at that, by the way. The pop count is only 31. Are you kidding me? Have you ever even heard anyone talk about this card? To be honest with you, if you can find one for sale, $13,000, like, I would rather have this card than the Topps Chrome. The Topps Chrome is, of course, the one that we'll pull that one up too in a bit. But that's the one that's went for like $45,000. The one you see a bunch, it's down to $30,000 now, but it went up to $45,000. That has a pop count of 2,000. Pop count of 31. This is ultra rare. So this is the type of stuff that I'm looking for. I'm not necessarily looking for what is the hottest today. I'm looking for what's going to be the hottest tomorrow. This card's just hard to find, right? And it's hard for the price to go up. Because, all right, if that was the latest sale, 90 days ago for $13,000, is someone going to pay? Whoever has this, they should be asking at least $50,000 for it. But is someone going to pay that right now? Because they'll be like, well, last sale was $13,000. Well, yeah, but the pop count is 31, so there's just this big gap between the true value and what someone's really willing to pay, and that's why it's kind of sitting there. But I wouldn't necessarily pay $50,000 either. I'd gladly pay $15,000, $20,000. This Mystique, pop count of 82. Cool card. Got some emotion. Doesn't really look like LeBron to me. God, it's just so crazy to me to look at him like 18 years ago. Good card. Rare. 82. Where's that one? So the latest sale on that was on the 18th of January, and that was about $6,500. So rare. I would love to have that. Even the Fleer base. Now this is super interesting. Actually, before we get to that, let's look at this one. Look at the finest out of 999, pop count of 39, and that one's the highest on the chart. The latest sale was 20,000. That was back on the 12th of January. Pop count of only 39. I mean, isn't that kind of weird that this is all the way down here at under about 7,000 anyways? What was the number on it? 6,500. This Fleer Mystique, but then this finest base is up there. Latest sale 2 months ago. $20,000. Again, all those have to go for much more today. But look at this Fleer base. Pop count of only 560. Says rookie. Pretty classic card. I dig it. 25% of the pop count of the Topps Chrome. Now, I'll give it. The Topps Chrome, just straight up as a card, is more desirable, 1-to-1. But is it 4 times more valuable than this one? I don't know about that. Not to mention, the latest sale was $3,300. So in reality, what we're really saying, because we got to look at the market cap, and that's something I talk a lot about in the delta factor, is the market cap, which is this number, 560, times the value times the price of 1. So the market cap of this would be 3,350 times 560. And that would give us the market cap, the total value of all the cards in existence of that card. So if the Topps Chrome has a pop count of 2,000, by the way, if you don't know what pop count is, that in this case it would be this card in the grade PSA 10, the number in existence is 560. That's what pop count is, or pop report, population report. So this card, 560 times 3,350, would give it its market cap, the value of all the cards in existence of this card. Now the Topps Chrome, again, it's going for, say, around 30,000, but there's 2,000 of them in existence. So there's 4 times as many in existence, and it costs about 10 times as much. So the market cap of the Topps Chrome is going to be, what? About 40 times more than this card. So that's the question. And the way I got that was because we'll say the Topps Chrome is going for $33,500, which would be 10 times this amount, which is $3,350. So 10, and then 4 times as many in the population report for the Topps Chrome. So I just went, you see what this is. So, it's 4 times 4 and 10. So 4 times 10 is 40. So is the Topps Chrome really worth 40 times more than this Fleer card? I don't see any reason why that would be. This seems like an undervalued card to me. Is the Topps Chrome rookie really 40 times more valuable than this Fleer rookie? Right? The Fleer rookie is 4 times as rare. Again, like I said, 1-to-1, the Topps Chrome is a cooler card. But is it 40 times cooler? Because that's really all we're talking about. Is it 40 times cooler? It's not more rare, but is the demand for that card 40 times more? Apparently at the moment it is, but will it sustain that over time? I do not think so. I think that the Fleer card is just not talked about as much and therefore undervalued. And this is something that I really talk about in the Delta Factor. Go ahead and get the course. That's a nice little plug I got there. Seriously. Excellent information in that course. But this, the Topps Chrome, there's just no way to me that it's worth 40 times more than this Fleer card. This Fleer card is 4 times more rare, and it's going for 1/10 of the price. That doesn't make any sense to me. But the market, typically what they do is they just buy what everyone else is buying, and they slowly shift around. So you got to know where the market is going. And I believe by looking at this chart, by the way, this is the Market Movers tool that I'm in. You can see right here why this thing makes me so much money, this Market Movers tool. I'll put a link in the description to it. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year, whichever subscription you choose. But I'm able to pull up this chart and I just identify right away, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense that this card is 40 times less, from a market cap standpoint, 40 times less than the Chrome. It doesn't make any sense. Well, the market is what it is, Matt. Yeah, it is right now, but where's it going to be? I would strongly place a bet that this is going to increase more in value on a per card basis than the Topps Chrome is. So if the Topps Chrome triples, I can see this card going up 6, 7, 8x. So where do you want to put your money? Do you want to have the Topps Chrome that's going to triple? Or do you want to put it in this Fleer that's going to go up 5 to 10x? It's all about ROI, and 5 to 10 is more than 3. And that's what I think is going to happen here. That's also why quite a while ago I was buying Steph Curry rookies, because it didn't make sense. Because when I compared Steph Curry to LeBron, LeBron's cards were just going for so much more on a market cap basis, and they were less rare than Steph Curry. And I'm like, well, is LeBron, they were going for like 40, 50 times more on a market cap standpoint. And I'm like, Is LeBron James really 40 to 50 times more or better than Steph Curry? No, definitely not. And guess what? Over the last year, the Steph Currys I'm talking about have went up like 3-4 times more from an ROI standpoint. Like they went up 400% where LeBron went up 100. That's just an example. LeBron went up more than 100%. LeBron went up like, oh shit. In a year, it's probably went up 10x, but the Currys have went up like 25x. All right, I digress. So guess what? I'll put a link in the description to this card. For sure. Actually, let's go check it out on eBay. See what it should be, somewhere around, $3,300, because that's what here's an auction going on. That's a PSA 9. $4,200 or best offer. I don't worry about, even $45 or best. I don't worry about that price at all. From what I just showed you, this card being worth 40 times less than the Topps Chrome, which is his main rookie, his main like regular non-super duper rare patch auto type rookie, This just seems so undervalued to me. Let's go through and look at some other ones. Look at this one, the Bowman base. $478, going for $5,700. That has really come down too, because it got all the way up to $9,375. That's another thing to point out. This Fleer was at $6,600 on the 11th of February, and it has come down to $3,350 was the latest sale, but you can see it here on eBay. You could probably get it for under $4,000, which I would be very happy to do. So it's on sale to boot. I'm not Canadian. That is a saying, at least we say in the Midwest. I live on the West Coast now, but nonetheless, I think you know what I mean, to boot, in addition to. So, again, undervalued. This is one that I bought for sure a while ago. I think January was the latest purchase I made of this, but I didn't actually buy this one. I bought this one, but I bought the gold version, so it has gold instead of white here, as I realized it was so much more, even this one, rare, 127, rare, super rare. And look at where it is. Again, I still think this one's undervalued, and it hasn't really gone down. This one's been kind of just going up. This one hasn't really gone down like, say, the Bowman or the Fleer have. We'll come back to the Bowman. I want to go over this Bazooka. 127. Very low pop count. And you know what? You have pop culture references in here too, because there's Bazooka Joe. Bazooka, like everyone knows what Bazooka is. And everyone knows Bazooka Joe. This is just, there's just so much going on with this card as a piece of art and pop culture and just culture and stuff like that, and sports, and it's LeBron. There's just so much going on here. I love it. And that's what I realized, because this card was going for it. Now, what I did, like I said, instead of this one, I ended up buying the gold version. It was my most recent purchase. That was in January. I bought it for like $350 as a PSA 8, because when I looked at the pop count, I went to PSAcard.com and I looked up the pop count of this Bazooka card and the variations. I saw that the gold variation, there was only like 2 PSA 10s and like 23 PSA 9s. And I saw that the PSA 8 was going for like $350. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, if I buy this PSA 8 gold, there are only 25 in the world graded higher. I have arguably the 26th best version in existence of this card. That made a lot of sense to me. So I bought it for like $350, and today it's going for like $1,600. So I was right. And it's because of this type of forward thinking. It's not like super Nostradamus thinking or anything like that. It's just looking at stuff like this. We're like, is this card really worth 40 times less than the Topps Chrome? That makes zero sense. And the market will eventually pick up on that over time. More people will buy this one than they will the Topps Chrome, especially on a per card basis, because there's only 560 as compared to 2,000. Let me get some coffee. Now back to this Bowman. The highest sale, looks like the highest sale was, I swear this card got to 10,000, but anyways, looks like it got to $93.75, and then it's gone down to $5,700. Why? I don't know. Pop count of only $478. Good looking card. Bowman Rookies and Stars. I believe there's a Bowman Bowman Chrome also. Maybe not. Maybe it's just Bowman Rookies and Stars. Because LeBron surprisingly has a good number of rookie cards. 4,400. So what would we want to get this one at? Again, looking at this, if we can get it for sub 6,000, I think that's a really good value, because you can see here it went for 90, almost $9,400. Back here it went for 8,800. So the value here is certainly there if you can get it. But what if it never goes back up? Are you kidding me? 5,800 or best offer, 59. I'll put a link in the description to this one too, because these just seem like good buys to me. And you know what? LeBron's going to go up. Is there any doubt in your mind that LeBron James rookie cards are going to go up? Is there any doubt in your mind? No. Not if you have half a clue of sports card investing. You know these are going up. Do you have the money to put into it and store into it? That's a different thought, whatever. So, to recap, I still really like this one, Papa 127, although it keeps going up. So it's not really on sale right now, where I feel like the Bazooka and the Bowman and the Fleer are on sale. But let's go see if one of these super rare ones are for sale. Let's go to the finest. You know what? That's so much, I don't even want to look. Maybe I will. Just for the hell of it. I'm not looking to spend that much money. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. The latest sale for that one was 20 grand. I told you that the gap between the latest sale and what people really want when they're selling it is going to be too much for people to stomach for a while. So, but that's why I think holds it down. But if you want to hold long term, I think this is a good price. I think that's more than fair. Now, if we go, but I'm not going to put that in the description because I doubt any of you are going to go buy that card. The EX here, pop of only 31. The latest sale on that was 13,000. That was 3 months ago. Let's pull it up on eBay, see if there's even any there. There's one, but it's raw. I wouldn't want to buy a 18-year-old raw card. I just wouldn't. Let's check out this Mystique. This one, if there's one up, this may be the best value of all. It's out of 999. Pop count of only 82. Latest sale was 64.50 on the 18th of January. Let's pull it up on eBay, see if there's any. There's two for sale. But like I said, the latest sale was about 6,500 back in 2 months ago, and now they're asking double that, which I think is extremely fair. But people look and say, well, the last one went for 6,500. Do I really want to pay double that on a card like this? Yeah. I'll put a link in the description to this one. This is my opinion. You make your own decisions. I could be wrong about anything that I say. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts. Yeah, that is fine to me. If I have the money to put into that and just store into it, absolutely. So it's out of 999, super rare. Pop count of only 82. And guess that number is just basically not going to change much ever. So there's only 999 of them. It's an 18-year-old card. There's 82. I just don't see, if another PSA 10 never happened, I would not be surprised. If this ever got over 100, I'd be shocked. That's just me. That's my opinion. So basically all of these cards, if you can find them, I feel like they're good values. Except for the Bazooka, because it just hasn't really gone down. And so it's not on sale. Whereas I feel the Bowman and the Fleer are on sale. I feel like these three are just undervalued. So let's pull up, I don't know what minute we're at here, but let's pull up some more LeBrons. Again, don't worry, I'll put links in the description for those few that we looked at that I felt were worth taking a look at for sure. So let's go here. So again, I'm in the Market Movers tool. Topps Chrome, Topps Collection, Topps Pristine. I got two more to look at here. We'll pull them up anyways. So, you could select up to 7 cards in here. And frankly, I don't even really like selecting that many because it's just harder and harder to read. We'll collect this one, first edition. I'm not sure because I don't want to select any that are too crazy. But LeBron just has so many rookies that you can really do a deep dive on this stuff. And I'm not going to, this video would be hours long if I did a deep dive. But I'm doing a pretty in-depth dive here. I hope you're finding value. If you are, please click that like button. Now, Topps Chrome, like I said, top sale of that was about 44,500. Pop count of 2,082. And the Topps is right around there, 1,871. See, this is a cooler card than that Fleer. But is it 40 times cooler than that Fleer? No, I don't think so. Not even close. If you want to say 10 times, fine. I'll give you that. But I think that that's even too much. I'd say 5 times. That's what I would say. Because of the rarity. There's only 500 of them. Same thing with that Bowman. I think the Bowman is just undervalued. I think it's been undervalued for a while. But this is a chrome card. People like their chrome. So what's it going for right now? It went all the way down to 20. Really? One sold for 23,000? 27,000? God, talk about going on sale. And so that was where the market said, nope. So the latest sale now is 31,750. And this card kind of leads the market for LeBron. Like if this one's going up, the other ones go up. And so what I'm going to do now is I am going to remove the Topps Chrome from this because it's just too, it just drowns these other ones. So I'm going to remove it. I'm going to pick the Ultra. Just pick the base. Pick the base out of 1,000 too, because apparently that didn't drown it like the Topps Chrome did. Getting some coffee, folks. Load it up. Again, the link for this Market Movers tool is in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off. First month of your first year. Now, here we go. Now we can get a better look at these. Now, I didn't pull up all of them because not all of them had a sale in the last 90 days. Because some of them are super rare. I think this, like super duper duper rare, like this SPX and the Skybox LE, I think they're like super rare. So it only pulled up 4 of them for us. If I would have picked other grades, maybe we would have had some, or maybe these are only available in other variations. I'm not going to go through and try to find all that. This is enough sample for us to look at. Look at this Topps collection. Kind of looks a lot like the Topps Chrome, right? I mean, other than the picture, it's got the same everything else. Pop count of only 143. Do you even know this card exists? Straight up, I totally forgot about this card, which is a really good thing because I love finding cards I forget about, especially of a guy like this. So this one, in the last 90 days, its top sale was $9,600. That was on the 4th of February. Latest sale was $7,900 on the 7th of March. So it seems to have swung down some, but of course, not that many sales happen because there's just not that many of them in existence. So this one doesn't change hands near as often as, say, the Topps Chrome, which has over 2,000. Look at the Topps. Highest sale on that apparently was about 13,000, and it's been going down because this one really closely follows the Topps Chrome because Topps Chrome. Lowest sale on that was $78.75 since it hit its high. Latest sale of $8,500. I feel like that card is still on sale. This green one here is Topps Pristine. $4,500 was the latest sale. That card's done nothing but go up because it's a cool card. Yeah, I like that one. I really do. Pop count of only 429. Look, that one has not really taken a dip. It's just gone up. I think that's its highest sale right there, $4,500. What was this one? $5 more than that. So its latest sale is also its highest sale of all time. It just kind of keeps chugging up. So it's not on sale, but it shows that's very interesting. This card, the market pop count of only 429, sees it as so undervalued. When the Topps Chrome takes a big dip, this one didn't even take a dip. People just kept buying it. That's interesting, isn't it? Let's look at that on eBay. That's about right? Latest sale was what? $4,450? Let's look. $4,500, excuse me. Here it is, a little bit less. That's pretty awesome. Let's scroll. Yep, that's the lowest. So $43.5 or best offer, so you get it for even a little less. I'll put a link in the description to this one just because of this listing. There's some auction going on too. What is this one? That's interesting. That's not even in the Market Movers tool. But that's not even graded. Interesting. Out of $4.99. See, there's so many LeBron James rookie cards that you just don't even know about. That one is graded. This one's in an auction. Got that one, but this is the one we're looking at. $4,400. Or best offer. So in reality, you might be able to get this for like, I'd probably come in here and make an offer of like $4,000 and see what happens. So I'll put a link in the description to that one too. That one seems to just keep going up, and that's unusual. This orange one here is interesting. The Ultra, latest sale was on the 7th of March for $87.50. Pop count of only 26. The Fleer Ultra. Pop count of only 26. So the market cap of this one is 26 times $87.50. Let's go to eBay, see if there's even one for sale. I don't even know what the multiple is of that compared to the... Oh, interesting. Really? Holy crap. Look at this. There's 4 for sale. That's almost like a sixth of the entire population happens to be for sale right now. So that's a pretty decent buyer's market. Because this one at $8,500. These other guys know that's there, so you can make an offer on these two and try to maybe kind of beat this one. But look, like pop count of 26. You can be one of 26 people on the planet that owns this card. And how many more of them do you think are ever going to come into existence? Not many. I just don't see that 18-year-old card. I don't see it happening at all. So again, you can get this one for $8,500, or what was it? Yeah, $8,500. Or you can go spend $30,000 on the Topps Chrome, which has a 2,000 pop count. So what? 80 times as many. And it's going for, we'll say 4x. So are you telling me the Topps Chrome is worth 300 times more than this card, especially since it is so rare? Does that make any sense to you? Doesn't to me. So I'll put a link in the description for that card too. This is why we're doing a deep dive today. Now let's look at this one. What do we say? Highest sale of that was $9,600. Latest sale $7,900. Pop count of only 143. It actually looks a lot like the Topps Chrome. Now, it's not a Topps Chrome. It's just a Topps, but it looks a lot like it, doesn't it? So that's interesting. Let's pull it up on eBay. There's an auction there all the way up. 2 days left. It's already at $4,000. But again, we would expect that because we're looking for this card, around $8,000. If we can find it for around $8,000, we'd probably feel pretty good about it. I'm surprised there's 11 for sale. So this is that there's 11 for sale. So there's only 143 in existence. You're telling me 11 of them are for sale? This doesn't ever happen. This is a good buyer's market, in my opinion. 95 are best offer. They would probably take a best offer on that. We have these auctions going on also. I would probably, I'd eye in on all 3 of them, but probably particularly this one, because Probstein and PWCC auctions, just for some reason, tend to go for more than the non-Probstein PWCC ones. So I would really be eyeing in on this one, but I'd keep an eye on these ones too, set a price. But it looks like a pretty solid buyer's market, right? I mean, you can come in here and you can even make an offer on this one. And would this person take $8,500? I think there's a decent chance. Would they take even less? I think there's a decent chance. Plus there's 16 watchers on this one. I'll put a link in the description to this one too. I did not expect to see 11 of these for sale. That's crazy to me. That indicates a strong buyer's market. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. And those auctions will probably, at least the Probstein PWCC ones, will probably raise the price of this. They'll probably go above $7,900 because they just typically always do. So, and then this one, look, it was at 13,000, but hell, it was, say, about 12,000, even if you want to not include this one for some reason. And now it's going for 8,500. This one's on sale. I'm going to pull it up too. Odds are I'm buying this one. Now, I don't got the funds to buy all of these, but I'm buying LeBron right now. What's this? A PSA 8. Listen, you want to buy an 8? Go ahead. Seriously. Because you can't, I feel like you can't lose. It's LeBron. This isn't a crazy out of control pop count card. And you got like I said, I bought that PSA 8 of that gold bazooka. Granted, there were only 25 graded higher. But like the demand on this one is really high. So what were we looking for? Like 8,500 or something. I have this one too. Another lesser known. This is a bazooka one. Low pop count card. I didn't pull that one up for some reason. This is another bazooka one. 8,300. What did it say the latest sale was there? 8,500. And it's been ticking down, but you can see by looking at the chart, it's kind of flattened out. If anything, it might be kind of turning back up now. It does not look like the market is going to allow this card to go really much lower. And that makes sense to me because it's gone down, say it was around 12,000 at its high, and now it's down to about 8,000. That's a 33% dip. It ain't going much lower than that. And is there any doubt in your mind that LeBron's going to go up? Not in my mind, that's for sure. So I like that one. I like coming in here and making an offer. I like making an offer. I dig it. Again, I have this one I think an SGC 8.5. This is over. This is a pretty low pop count card, but I don't think it goes for that much. I'd have to look closer. This video is already getting way too long, and it's probably way too much info already. That's hard to process for you. But I'll put a link in the description for that one also. Now, last but not least, let's go to that upper deck because there was one more that we could select. We'll just get rid of all these and go to the upper deck. Again, links for everything in the description. The delta factor, if you like what you're hearing now, I go in way, way deeper to analyze this stuff and show you how to find undervalued cards. Plus, you get a year of the Sports Card Society, a month of the Sports Card Society, and a year of the Sports Card Society private Discord. And of course, the Sports Card Society, I'm just delivering cards every single day to people that I use my methods to find them, and I have a very, very good hit rate. And then if you just want to join something for free, we have the, of course, newsletter too. I mean, it's not as good as the society, but I still send out, keep you updated on some good cards. And of course, podcasts, you want to hear this stuff on audio. Let's pull this up. What should we, I think, rookie exclusive. You know what, for the hell of it, let's pick all 4 of them, since this is the only one we're pulling up here. 10. And this is the Market Movers tool. I'm sure you see how valuable it is. Link in description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off first month of your first year. Here we go. So the big boy here would be the Star Rookie number 301. Looks like it hit a high of about 9,000, and it is taking a big dip. Latest sale was $43.50 on the 10th of March. My guess is sellers decided, well, we're not going to sell at that price, so they're probably not listed. What did I say? Which one was this? 301. So let's pop count of only 254. Very low pop count. Star Rookie. Let's go to eBay and see if one's for sale. Bullshit. I have that one that you're seeing right there. So this nice refined search up here, it's still, there's so many upper deck ones that we gotta get the bottom of this. Wait, that's it, right? Yeah, there we go. What did the latest sale of that one go for? $43.50, and the one before that was $6,500. So maybe $45.50 is kind of crazy to think you're gonna find. Lowest one looks like I see is $71.50, which doesn't seem out of line to me. You know, 65. But I'm not interested. Low pop count on it, obviously, and there's people watching it. But I wouldn't be buying that. There's just so many good options. I wouldn't be buying that one right now from what I'm seeing. So actually what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of that Star Rookie 301 because that looks like some kind of insert. Pop count only 252. It's just kind of drowning the chart. So I'm going to pull that one away. I know this video's gotten longer, but this is a lot of good content here. If you're still watching, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And of course, click that notification bell. So these cards are interesting. Especially this purple one. What's with this? This City Heights one, right? This is the one where it says City Heights, yeah. So the high of that was about only 1,300. Pop count of only 1122. I mean, not like the 100, 200 we've been seeing, but that's still half of the top's chrome. 1,300, and looks like the latest sale was about 1,000. So it's gone down a bit since that spot. And these other ones look like they're on sale. So the MVP was at 2,400 on Valentine's Day, and the day after Valentine's Day, the exclusive was at 2,500. And that was their highs. And so the latest sale of the MVP was $1,400, and the exclusive is $1,775. So that's a decent dip, $2,400, $2,500, down to $1,400, $1,800. Looks like the city. I mean, these are kind of big spikes right here, so that's kind of interesting. But they look like they're definitely on sale. There could be a little bit more going down on those, but I don't think they go down too much more than that, because LeBron rookies, like, this is what happens. They go up, they run up like this, and then they go down. But they usually only go down at most like usually they go down about a third, about 30 to 40%. Let me get some coffee. And since it's LeBron, the market says, yeah, we're not going to sell it for less than this, and the buyers go, understandable. We like that it's on sale. So I actually kind of like this one. I like that one too. But let's take a look at which one do I like more of these two. I think I do like. Let's take a look at the card itself. Star rookie, rookie exclusive. That's kind of cool. This one, rookie, MVP. Which one? Let's look at this one. Sort it. Buy it nowsy. It's a nice Saturday edition. Again, click that like button. I mean, come on. I feel like I'm really giving some good content here, which I do anyways. But this is a nice special one because right now you should be looking at LeBron. You should definitely be looking at LeBron. So latest sale, this was $1,400 several days ago. Here we got one at $1,600. Looks like the sellers are just saying, no, I am not selling this card for less. I'm not going down to $1,400. Looks like $1,600. That seems pretty good to me. Again, this one hit a high of $2,400, and then here's one at $2,000. The one after that is about $2,000. So 33% on that would bring it to about $1,400, right? Unless you count that high one of $2,400, which you can feel free to exclude that one. That is significantly above the. It's a bit of an outlier, but not a crazy outlier, just a bit of one. But it's also encouraging that the exclusive here also had that kind of big spike like a day later. Could also be market manipulation, who knows. $1,600, would I buy that for $1,600? Again, with the other ones that I've seen, that seems like a decent buy. What was the pop count on this? Only 1076. Let's look at the exclusive one. See what we can find. Man, I was in line for 2 hours this morning to get a Top Shot pack, but I got one. Well, I didn't get one. My partner, she got one, but I do all the work for it, of course. And so she got one. My brother got one too, so I'm happy about that. I really wish I'd get one. I haven't gotten one in a while. I got that MGLE one, that metallic gold, and I haven't opened it. But if I had to pick one, the metallic gold would be the one that I would want. But I've been snubbed. Even the Seeing Stars one, where there was 180-some thousand packs, I was one of the few that did not get one. I was in on all 3 drops too. Damn it. What is this, PSA 9? PSA 10? Auctions, Probstein. About 2,000. I mean, that's fair. 1775, 1929. I got up to a high of 2,500. And then here are some sales, 23, 22, 2,400. So this being down here, this is on sale. I don't know if it goes much lower than that. But again, with those other options that I saw, I like these. I like them. You know what? I'll put a link in the description for them anyways for you to take a look, because I like their prices. I'm just sitting here wondering what do I want to buy, but these ones are lower price than some of the other ones. So maybe if you guys want to hop on some LeBrons, these ones are better options for you. But that's it. That's it. That was the rundown of the in-depth look at the LeBron James rookies. I hope you found value in that, because we found some gold nuggets in there for sure. And again, you can see why this Market Movers tool is so valuable. And there's so much more I can do with it. But it just shows me a clear picture like this so that I can find undervalued cards. And there's more stuff that I do too, because there's only so much I can show in one video, which is why I made the Delta Factor. 7-8 videos in there, 3-4 hours of content outlining all the ways that I find undervalued cards. Of course, join the sports cards site if you want me to just hand you my best sports cards picks. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I'll put links in the description to those cards I found that I think are worth taking a look at, that we looked at together. And other than that, card pack, you are so awesome. Stay classy. I will see you mañana.